The words coach come to mind, the facilitator role, and I think those really have always been there for me in my training. Those were the words used to describe our role, but I think motivator and encourager is now a more important word. I think because we're working one-on-one with students, we have to connect with them relationally. We have to see them and where they're at emotionally, and a lot of times when you're teaching a class of 30 and you're just giving a lecture, it doesn't really matter what their emotions are that particular moment. You're just giving your lecture. But when you're sitting there one-on-one with a kid, you need to know that person. You need to understand what motivates them, because you're working with them. And so I would add to coach and facilitator, I would add motivator and encourager. And then the big one for me, and it's always been big, but I've always struggled with it, is assessor and feedback giver. Somebody who, yeah, I give a test, but I want to know what you know, so I really want to assess where you're at. I don't want to know what your score is, I want to know what you know. And so finding ways, different ways to assess, given time and space don't really matter so much anymore, and you don't have to take the test on Tuesday at 9 o'clock because that's when the test is delivered. I want you to be ready for that exam or that thing, and I want to be able to give you feedback very quickly so that you know what you know, and then if you don't know what you know or what you're supposed to know, we'll talk about that and we'll retest or we'll reassess. And so assessment for me has become, it's always been important. We talk about testing all the time, but assessment is I'm the new assessor. I feel like that is my role, to figure out what you know and give you feedback as quickly as I can so you can go from there.